हाय दोस्तों, आपके सामने मैं फिर से हाजिर हूँ एक स्टॉक जिसके बारे में मैं बात करना चाहता था बिकॉज वी आर इन द मिडल ऑफ वॉर जोन. There has been multiple instances of global level escalations, including India and Pakistan, Israel and Iran recently. So the defense talks becomes the theme of the day, and we have been very early into defense sector. But so one such stock is Zen Technology, which we invested when it was very small and it was roughly 1/10 of the current market cap. Since then, we have continued our conviction and many a times we have shared with the audience. The main thing I would like to share is that investing is beyond numbers. सिर्फ नंबर बेस पे अगर आप इन्वेस्टिंग करेंगे देन यू मे नॉट एंड अप विथ मल्टी बैगर्स. जेन टेक्नोलॉजी में व्हाट कीप्स मी इंटरेस्टेड still at these prices, that I'm going to talk about, because we are taking a round the clock view of the whole year, what exactly happened in Zen in last 1 year and abhi wo kahan placed hai, so that we can just look at company going ahead and so that our journey remains smooth. So I would like to start with what this company is trying to do. This company's management thinks many years ahead, because अगर आप 2021 और 2022 के numbers देखेंगे, that time this company was devoting its up to 10-15% of their top line into R&D, and that has actually played out. When we entered Zen, the quarterly numbers were net zero. यानी क्वार्टरली प्रॉफिट भी नहीं बना रही थी, बट स्टिल दे वर बिल्डिंग अप देयर कैपेबिलिटी, एंड दैट्स व्हाट आई लुक फॉरवर्ड टू व्हेन आई इन्वेस्ट इनटू अ मैनेजमेंट, एंड Zen being such management, that's why I would like you guys to know how I see them. So अगर हम quickly Zen के quarter FY25 के consolidated number देखें, so the numbers has been growing. FY24 में this company was making a revenue of 493 crores, which has more than doubled to 973 crores. So 121% of profit jump, and the operational EBITDA has grown by 107% to from 184 crores to 383 crores, and likewise profitability has also grown to around 120%, from 127 crore to 280 crores. And I wonder, when I invested into this company, they were making a total top line of 60-70 crore, and now this company is making 4 times of their FY21 revenue as the profit for the whole year, because this business is not a straight cut हर क्वार्टर में 10% 5% का ग्रोथ, ऐसा इस बिजनेस में नहीं होने वाला है. That's why my job is to educate you to appreciate such businesses which are not easy to comprehend number wise. So we will have to look beyond numbers. But एक last number which I would like you to ponder upon is the order book. So order book as on 31st March 2025 has stood at 691 crore. Which is, you can see, is less than 1 times of their sales. So order book to sales is roughly 0.7 times. So this doesn't give the visibility for the next year, and that's why we made a video at the end of the quarter 3 FY25, even though order book visibility was not there and no war in sight. So order book को अगर हम break down करें तो order book में 2 component है. One is AMC, यानी Asset Management Services, जो कि ये कंपनी अपने जो इक्विपमेंट सप्लाई करती है या सिमुलेटर ट्रेनिंग इक्विपमेंट सप्लाई करती है, एंटी ड्रोन सिस्टम सप्लाई करती है, उसको मेंटेन करने के लिए एनुअल एक सर्विस चार्ज अक्यूमुलेट करती है फ्रॉम द कस्टमर, एंड दैट इज रफली 10-20% ऑफ द इक्विपमेंट वैल्यू अ ईयर. दैट AMC ऑर्डर बुक इज करेंटली स्टैंडिंग एट अराउंड 270 crores, एंड दिस इज अ रिपीट बिजनेस. सो नेक्स्ट ईयर वी कैन ऑल्सो एक्सपेक्ट अनदर 270 crore of AMC business, assuming that order book is not growing. But looking at equipment order, the current outstanding build-up of order book is 422 crores. This doesn't look optically a great number, as quarter 4 FY25 में this company has added another 168 crores of order. So the order flows actually is not coming. So out of 691 crore, we are seeing around 422 crores of equipment order, and this order book is expected to grow, which we'll know in this video why I am so bullish that this order book is going to grow, because there are things which are moving and we are in a war zone. Not just India and Pakistan and Iran and Israel, Russia and Ukraine. There is another possibilities of war or escalation between 2 mega powers, one being China and other being USA, into a territory called Taiwan. We'll look at that also, and how it is going to impact Zen financials. Zen order book is also to be seen. But before we go there, let's drill down to the order book in a much deeper extent. First of all, this order book, what we just saw, is just a standalone order book. and this company has done a QIP and they have acquired 3 business units, 3 companies which are live and kicking. So ये जो subsidiaries के फॉर्म में ऐड हो रही हैं तो उनका ऑर्डर बुक इज रफली 100 करोड़. सो टोटल अगर हम कंसोलिडेटेड ऑर्डर बुक की बात करें देन इट इज रफली 800 करोड़, एंड दिस 100 crore is mostly lying in a subsidiary called Vector Techniques. Just to give you a flavor of the order book, out of 691 crore of standalone order book, 500 crore is from training simulators and just 188 crore is from anti-drone system or counter drone system. And that is the talk of the town, that Zen is positioned very well into getting new orders into anti-drone systems. So the best is yet to be. So जो order book है इसका execution is not just going to end in this year. This will actually go over to FY27 also. So company ने जो guidance दिया है that is around 6,000 crore of cumulative revenue over next 3 years. ये company कोई quarter on quarter एक consistent revenue generate नहीं करेगी. जो 6,000 crore का cumulative revenue expected है in next 3 years, it's not going to come कि 2,000 crore जो है वो FY26 में आया and another 2027 and 28. ऐसा नहीं होने वाला है. And over 3 years this company is targeting this and this company has been very consistent with their guidance. Order book के बाद अब हम बात करते हैं margins की. Company has said that they would be sustaining the EBITDA operating profit margin of 35%. It was 42% in quarter 4 FY25 due to favorable export order. So जब export order आते हैं तो margins बेहतर हो जाती है, but we cannot firmly say that they are going to get so many export order कि वो 40-42% का operating profit margin maintain कर पाए. कंपनी की कैश रिजर्व पे अगर नजर डालें तो दे हैव कैश रिजर्व ऑफ 1,037 करोड़ विच विल बी यूटिलाइज्ड फॉर एक्वायरिंग न्यू बिजनेसेस which are related into defense, either into simulator side or on the ड्रोन और काउंटर ड्रोन साइड है. कंपनी की कैश कन्वर्जन जो है वो अभी 160 डेज है, जो कि रिड्यूस होने की गाइडेंस है बाय 135 to 140 days in next couple of years. And the company, as I said in the beginning, that the company has kept on investing a sizable amount towards the research and development, and in FY24 they had spent around 26 crore and this year they spent around 33 crore. FY25 में this number is to be around 50 to 60 crores with the chances of episodic rises and spikes. जो lesser known fact है is about the acquisitions which they done. So they had acquired 3 companies which I would like to mention. One of them is Applied Research, जो 137 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू FY25 में जिन्होंने जनरेट किया है और उनके पास 100 करोड़ का ऑर्डर बुक है. The strategy is simple, that the company aims to replicate the strategy that they applied in Army simulator with Applied Research. Applied Research का claim to fame क्या है कि they are good in making simulator trainers like Zen used to do into Army for marine services basically. So marine में वो काफ़ी अच्छा simulator बनाते हैं. Now Zen जो कि defense company है, they are saying that since they understand defense technology better, so they are saying that this commercial marine technology जो कि Applied Research के पास है can be utilized with the Gen expertise towards the naval forces. With huge traction in Navy expected in couple of years, the company aims big for this company of around 5x top line growth, 700 crore of additional revenue from subsidiary towards naval simulators. So अभी हम बात करें तो roughly 700 crore is revenue from simulator and another 700 would be added in couple of years, maybe 5x होने में जितना भी टाइम लगता है because of this Applied Research acquisition. So simulator के प्लान तो आपको पता हो गए कि aligned है with the acquisition which they already did. Money had been spent but still they have 1,000 crore more. Since drone is focused on counter drone, but at one point of time around 3 years back when I was interested into this business, they had developed some basic drones, but they said that developing drone is a different skill. That's why they acquired a good company which a good R&D to drone technology, and that is called Vector Techniques, which can provide an alternative to Chinese drones, because Chinese drones are very cheap and we need an Indian mindset, Indian R&D to make it fulfilling at a lower cost. So that's where Zen is positioned with Vector Techniques. Then third one is Bhairav Robotics, which is developing AI-powered robots where they have applied for a patent. All the coming wars, futuristic wars, are being fought with new kind of AI enabled robots. So US has developed some robots, Israel is developing, and from India Zen is focusing on developing some AI powered robots which will carry the gun, so there is no casualties in the war. And if we enable them and simulate it in a right manner with the right AI input, they can be a big business for Zen. Zen Technology is a technology company. Let's talk about technological developments. During this war, they have delivered India's first band independent anti-drone system. बैंड इंडिपेंडेंट कहने का क्या मतलब है? When generally जो काउंटर ड्रोन सिस्टम जो डेवलप हो रहे हैं उसमें दो चीज़ें होती है. एक होता है सॉफ्ट किल यानी कि आपके पास जैमर है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिस्टम है विच विल किल इट सॉफ्टली, विच मीन्स तो इंटेलिजेंस है ड्रोन का उसे किल करेंगे, उसके इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स network को kill करेंगे. But mostly what the other competitor have developed a band dependent power of killing this soft kill power dependent between a range which is basically a commercial range. But Zen has been very smart management. उन्होंने बोला कि जब war होगी तो commercial bracket में drone आया ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है, इट वुड बी नॉन कमर्शियल रेंज. तो उन्होंने जो प्रोडक्ट डेवलप किया विच वॉज फ्यूचर रेडी और यूज भी हुआ ऑपरेशन सिंदूर में, उसमें द बैंड इंडिपेंडेंट टर्किश ड्रोन हैड कम और उसे जैम करने के लिए Zen was ready. So that's why first band independent anti-drone system was developed, also with a hard kill capability to be integrated. Hard kills means आप ड्रोन को डिफंक कर देते हैं, साथ ही साथ प्रोजेक्टाइल से उसे किल भी करते हैं. So which is a tactical counter UAV response. In hard kill, drones are destroyed or incapacitated, whereas a soft kill disrupts drone communication without physically destroying them. They also added radar modules to existing jammer detector system based on in-house R&D. So उन्होंने radar में भी इंटीग्रेट करने के लिए एंटी काउंटर ड्रोन सिस्टम को इनेबल कर दिया है. A jammer module transmits signal to disrupt the operator of a radar. Radar से अगर उसको कंट्रोल कर रहा है, the jammer will kill the communication from radar also. So it's a very good counter feature. These products are tested successfully in live operation, in Operation Sindoor, displaying the company's capability not only in India but also all around the world. And that's bring me to the export plan of this company and orders. So the company is focusing not just in India but also in export market, and they have set up a subsidiary and they invested roughly 100 crore, 10 million USD in a USA subsidiary. They have hired 4 persons also. They are expecting to get an order from this geography, which is USA, from FY27. They are also targeting Middle East and Africa. They are going to be the key primary export market for the company. Management indicated that they are getting inquiries from a lot of Western countries recently. So this is potentially a fallout of Operation Sindoor, जहाँ पे successful रहे हैं, and it is attracting global traction for indigenous solution. The most important thing to note is the Taiwan connection, because Taiwan as a country has not got recognition from China, and India is one of them who recognize them as a country, USA being the foremost. So potentially Taiwan is under stress from China, and that's why they are seeking orders of India's war-tested D4 anti-drone systems, because there are geopolitical unrest in and around the country. So D4 क्या है? D4 it has successfully neutralized and jammed पाकिस्तान का जो drone swarm था, which included Turkish supplied Bayraktar TB2 drones, which are advanced drones. So उसे kill करने में this has been successful. That's why D4 is in the limelight. And D4 anti-drone system were developed in collaboration by DRDO, BEL, and Zen Technology. So this is a mission critical product, and that's why this market is expected to be a winner takes all. Which means if you make a great product, then your market would be much bigger than the second best product. Even though there would be less technological difference, but the market share would be very high compared to the second one. For example, if we talk about aeronautical space, then Airbus और Boeing में एक difference है technology का, and Boeing has a more than 80% kind of market, and Airbus has 10-20% kind of market. So that difference between number 1 and number 2 is very high in these technological field, especially into aerospace, and counter drone system being one is expected to follow the suit. That's why in Indian market and even export market, it can be an alternative to USA based defense counter drone systems. Loiter munition are very common nowadays in the war. They have been successfully countering it. That's a big technological advancement and proof of technological advancement by Zen Technology. That's why they potentially can get a big Taiwanese order for D4. I hope that you like this update. Please let us know in the comment ये video आपको कैसा लगा. Also, we have updated our channel membership, so do check out the join button and you will see there are 3 types of membership. Go and explore that. तब तक हम लोग next week नए videos और लाने वाले हैं. So stay tuned with Sadhan for more update and stay alert in the market. Thanks for watching.
Of this video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial, investment, or trading advice. The information presented is not a recommendation or endorsement of any particular investment strategy, security, or financial decision. Investing involves risks, and viewers should conduct their own research. The creator of this video is not responsible for any financial losses incurred based on the information provided.